My name is Stephen Mulliner. I'm a councillor for Haslemere East and Grayswood, which is in the west of the borough. I first got involved in 1999 when a friend on the Haslemere Town Council suggested that I might be interested. It'd be a way of giving something back to the local community. And as by then I'd been a resident for over 12 years, it seemed quite a good idea. And joining the Town Council was certainly interesting. You realised how important the voluntary sector is, and you realised that councillors do have a role in which they can hopefully influence things for the benefit of their fellow residents. And then 8 years later I became a borough councillor, initially for the Critchmere and Shottermill ward in Haslemere and later for Haslemere East and Grayswood. And that's in one sense a step up, because then you're dealing with things which make a more direct impact on people's lives. If you're asked why would you want to become a councillor, the sense of making a contribution and from time to time having your opinions actually put into action is without doubt the most satisfying part. And for me, I've served on planning committees for almost all that time, and there you could have a genuinely concrete effect, again from time to time, not always, when you can persuade a developer that they should go away with their existing proposal and come back with a better one. People often think that all we do is to turn down applications, but that's not true. We're usually trying to find the best possible use for a particular site, and sometimes it does consist of telling a developer no first time and come back a second time. And it's still very, very pleasing after all these years to see one or two places, particularly in Haslemere, where the committee that I served on took the view that something better could be done, and now we can see that better outcome still there in front of us today. What does it cost to become a councillor? Well, really, it's your time and your effort. I strongly believe that you shouldn't become a councillor unless you're prepared to put a certain amount of time into both reading documents and being prepared to attend meetings, some of which can be quite long, but not all. And certainly the committee meetings, where a lot of the main work is done, should be interesting and very rewarding experiences. In terms of what you should try and keep in mind, I would say remain normal. Treat being a councillor as an add-on or adjunct to your normal life, your normal working life and your normal family life. That way you remain in touch with what ordinary citizens think, because you're one of them yourself. There are a few I would call professional councillors around, but I always like to think that the vast majority of my colleagues are perfectly normal people who want to put their bit into their community. And I've been doing it now for, in total, almost 24 years, and I've found it an incredibly useful and rewarding use of my time. I won't go on forever, but I've certainly enjoyed the time that I've spent doing it. So think on it, and I do hope some of you watching this video will want to try to become a councillor.